Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. If this is your first time here, my name is Robin. I am a certified Pilates instructor and I post weekly Pilates sculpt and flows right here on my channel. Today we are doing a Pilates abs and arms burner. I will be using a light set of hand weights. These are 2-pound dumbbells. Your props in Pilates are always optional, so choose what works best for you today. We will start with a quick warm-up, starting in a child's pose. Pressing those hips back to your heels, reaching those arms forward. Nice active child's pose here. Walking those hands to the top of your mat, peeling your elbows up. Settling into our Pilates breath, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling those ribs expand out and back on the inhales. Softening the ribs together and down on those exhales. Walking both hands over to the left side of your mat, really pressing that right palm down, feeling a nice stretch down that right side. Walking those hands over to the right side of your mat, really pressing that left palm down, feeling a nice stretch down the left side. Walking the hands back through center, slowly coming up into a 4-point kneel, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spreading our fingers nice and wide, finding our neutral spine. Press the mat away, draw your belly button in and up. Deep breath in. Exhale, pressing the mat away, drawing chin to chest around your spine. Look under, little pelvic tilt forward. Slow inhale, arching one vertebrae at a time. Eye gaze comes up. Exhale, press the mat away, round your spine, look under. Slow inhale, arch and look up. One more time, round and look under, little pelvic tilt forward. Inhale, arch and look up. Resetting that neutral spine, tucking those toes under, press the mat away, find a knee hover. Knees hover an inch off that mat, drawing the belly button in and up. Pelvic floor turns on. Big deep breath in. Exhale, press the hips high and back to downward dog. Really pressing those heels down into your mat. We slowly shift forward into that knee hover. Pausing for a big deep breath in. Exhale, press the hips high and back to downward dog. Good, we'll do that one more time, shifting forward to that knee hover. Deep breath in, strong exhale, press the hips high and back, press those heels down into your mat. Biceps are framing the ears. We shift forward into a strong flat back plank, pressing the mat away, shoulder blades separate. This is where we will start our flow today, tapping the right knee down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap the left. Exhale, lift. Slow and controlled, lightly tapping that knee down. Exhale, pressing that knee back up, holding a strong plank. Drawing the belly button in and up. Avoid swaying those hips from side to side. Good, let's take it to double knee taps. Inhale, tap both knees down. Exhale, press up into your strong plank. Little tap. Exhale, plank. How lightly can you tap those knees down without changing the shape of your spine? Good. Next time you tap the knees down, we hold. Bending those elbows, diving the chest forward. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press up, tuck the toes under, press up into your high plank. Slowly tap those knees down. One push-up. Exhale to extend. Find your plank. So strong. How narrow can you keep those elbows to your ribs? Good. We go for 3. Last 2. Last one here. We hold in that push-up. Tiny pulses down and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press those hips all the way back to your heels, reaching those arms forward. Good. We come over onto our right side, getting into some side oblique work. That right elbow is under the right shoulder. Right knee is bent in line with that hip, staying on the mat. Left foot is planted. Setting up our form here, I want you to drop those bottom ribs heavy into your left hand. Exhale, pull the bottom ribs up, press them out away, holding that shape for this series. Good. We press up into a modified side plank, left hand's behind that head, elbow is wide. We twist, rotating through that torso, facing the floor. Untwist back through center, eye gaze comes forward. Twist. And untwist. Exhale to twist. Inhale, slowly untwist through center. Actively pressing the mat away, not letting those ribs sink down into the mat. This is layer 1. You stay here or we add on at the top, lifting the left leg. Slowly lower down. Exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. We'll take out the twist in 3. Last 2. Last twist. We stay with the leg, lift and lower. Exhale and inhale, press the mat away, draw those ribs up. Hands behind that head, elbow is wide. Adding on at the top in 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold. We tap elbow to knee, tap those hips down. Exhale, press up and extend. Inhale, knee to elbow, tap the hips. Exhale, reach. Good, we're almost there. We go for 3. Last 2. Holding at the top on this last one. We pulse the hips up and up. Super small, slow movement here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down. Whew. Shake it out. Grabbing a hold of those weights. We're going to come up into a high kneeling position. Weights in both hands, elbows are bent at our sides, palms are facing in. We lift the right elbow out and up. We slowly lower down. Alternating sides. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Keeping our core super active here. just moving those arms. There is no swaying through that torso, through the hips. If you do find some swaying, you're gonna sit those hips down onto your heels, working through those arms. Good, last one on the right. Last one on the left. We take it to double arms. Exhale, lift. Inhale, slowly lower, tapping those elbows to your ribs, squeeze. Exhale, holding for a second at the top. Slowly lower down, keeping that 90-degree bend through your elbow. We lift and hold in 3. Last 2. Meeting at the top. We reach that right weight forward, bend it back. Alternating sides, reach left and bend. Good, we exhale and inhale, keeping those elbows lifted at your shoulders, keeping your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. Avoid using any momentum here. Good, last one on the right. Last one on the left. We take it to double arms, reaching both weights forward. Bend those elbows back and squeeze. Exhale. And inhale. Again, if the torso starts to sway, we sit those hips down on our heels. We're just moving those arms. We bend and hold in 3. Last 2. Last one, reach. And bend. We rotate our palms to face forward. We rotate them down. Exhale. And inhale. Keeping those elbows lifted at shoulder height, keeping them at a 90-degree bend. Good, we lift and hold in 3. Rotating through that torso, through that shoulder, not the elbow. Oh my goodness. Rotating through the shoulder, not the wrists. Last 2. Good. Last one, rotate up and hold. Exhale, reach right. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach left. Inhale, lower. Really focusing on a slow lower, finding that shake in those arms. Exhale. Good. And inhale. One more on the right. One more on the left. Taking it to double arms. Exhale, reach both arms overhead. Inhale, slowly bend and lower. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. We have one more change. Good. We pulse in 3. Last 2. Last one, reach. And bend. We find slow, small pulses. Those elbows are barely moving for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Sit your hips down onto your heels, finding some shoulder circles back. Switching directions, rolling those shoulders forward. Good. Pulling that left arm across your chest, spreading those fingers nice and wide. Relaxing the arms down, switching sides, pulling the right arm across your chest, spreading those fingers wide. Amazing job. We're going to come down onto our left side, getting into the other side of those obliques. So left leg is down, right leg is extended long. That left elbow is under that left shoulder. Setting up our form here. Let those left ribs be heavy in that right hand. Exhale, pull the ribs up, press the mat away. Holding that shape, right hand comes behind your head. We press those hips up and hold. Elbows wide. Exhale, rotating through the torso to face the floor. Inhale, untwist through center. Eye gaze comes forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. Good. We're keeping that elbow wide. We're keeping those ribs and hips lifted. Super slow rotation to face the floor. Rotating through that torso, not the elbow. Good. We add on in 3. Last 2. Last 1. We come back through center. Lift the right leg, lower. We twist and untwist, lift and lower, twist and untwist. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Last one with a twist. Good. We hold through center, just lift and lower. Exhale and inhale, checking in on those bottom ribs. Press them out away. Keeping that elbow under that shoulder. We lift and hold in 3. Good. Last 2. Meeting at the top, we hold, draw knee to elbow, tap the hips, and extend and lift. Press the hips down, tap that elbow to that knee, extend and press up. You have one more change. Inhale, and exhale, we pulse in 3. Good, last 2. Last one, we meet at the top. We pulse the hips up and up for 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down. Meet me on your back. We have a quick little core finisher, and then we'll find a quick stretch. Whew, shoulders are burning. Grabbing a hold of that left knee. Right leg extends and hovers, curling your head, neck, and shoulders up. Hands are light on that shin. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend the right knee in and switch. Exhale to switch. And switch. Little tuck of chin to chest here, like you're holding a fragile egg. That low back is heavy into the mat. We're drawing that belly button in and up. Next time you hug the right knee in, we hold, grabbing behind that leg, extend the right foot up to the ceiling. Curling up 1 extra inch, inhale to prepare, exhale, switch. And switch. Super light through those hands rather than pulling that leg in with your hands. Try to use those abdominals to pull that leg in. Good. Next time you pull the right leg in, we hold, hugging the right knee in, hugging the left knee in. We extend both legs long. We reach the arms overhead. Draw the knees in. Good. Our biceps frame our ears as we reach the hands overhead. We curl up an extra inch, hugging the knees in light through the hands. Again, we use those deep stabilizing core muscles to pull the knees in rather than using the hands. Next time you extend, we hold. Bringing those hands behind your head, elbows wide, we lift the legs and lower. Only lowering those legs as far as you can without changing the shape of your spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We lift and hold in 3. Trying not to drop those shoulders. Last 2. Good. Last one, lift and hold. We reach our hands to our feet. We find tiny pulses up and up. Exhales with each pulse for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into your chest. Find a little gentle rock from side to side. Good job. Planting those feet nice and wide on your mat. Knees are bent. We drop those knees to the left. Pulling the knees back through center. We drop the knees to the right. Finding knee swipes from side to side at your own pace here. Good. Let's hug those knees in one more time, finding a little rock from side to side. Crossing one ankle over the other, hands come behind those thighs. We start to rock our weight forward and back. Good. Eventually coming all the way up, legs are crossed, spine is long, sitting up nice and tall. We pull the left arm across the chest, spreading those fingers wide. Bending that elbow, bringing that hand to the top of the spine. Relaxing the arms down, switching sides. Pull that right arm across your chest, spread those fingers wide. Bending the right elbow, bringing that hand to your upper spine. Relaxing those arms down, planting the left hand on the mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up and overhead. Exhale, side bend. Inhale through center, right hand comes down, left hand goes up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Switching from side to side here. Inhale through center. Exhale into that side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. One more time to the left. One more time to the right. And coming back up through center, interlace those fingers, flip your palms, reach the arms up and overhead. We take one final big deep breath in, find length. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your arms and abs are burning just as much as mine are. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel Follow my new Instagram account at Pulse with Robin. Comment what you want to see next. I will see you next Wednesday.